Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Cinnamon Stitches. Today is Thursday and that means PYOW! Ooh, that hurt a little bit. So PYOW stands for, in case you're new here, Premier Yarn of the Week. This is absolutely sponsored content in the fact that I asked Premier to send me some yarn support because I want to make something fun for Christmas, and they very happily sent me yarn. So shout out to my girl at Premier Yarn, you know who you are. So we got this beautiful red bag with a beautiful red tape. I love seeing that. I don't always get the red bag, but when I get the red bag, it makes me a little bit happy. So this yarn is new on Premier Yarn's website. And when I found out, they actually released this last week, so I didn't actually get it on the release day, but you know, life happens, and it's been life lately, okay? I'm just gonna say that, it's been life. So I asked for Christmas colors, and this is a yarn you do not see me work with very often. That's weird, there's a slit in the label, but not in the plastic. So that must have been a factory type slit, because that looks like a knife slit. The last time that happened with my yarn, it was actually, the yarn was cut. So what this yarn is Premier Parfait Glitz. Premier is going hard with the sparkle, guys, okay? It's going hard with the sparkle. And I am here for it because up until very recently, they have no glitter, no sparkle, no shimmery, shiny, nothing. And they have had sparkle in the past. I, as a matter of fact, have some old cotton that had glitter in it. And I have a bunch of it up there, and it's Christmas colors too. So, like, I'm here for the sparkle. Because back in the day, a couple years ago, Premier Yarns used to sell cotton, not in the cones, but in a giant skein. And they clearanced it out because they discontinued it. And it was red, white, green, and I think a multicolor of the red, white, and green. And it has glitter in it, and I can't get it because, like, I can't get up right now, but I think, to my knowledge, that is the last sparkly yarn that they have had in a while. I mean, they've had other yarn that is similar to this, but, like, they released the new Puzzle Sparkle, or it's Puzzle Shimmer, which I have some down here, I think. And then they did the Basics Shimmer, which is also in Christmas colors. So what I wanted to do, which I'm very excited to do, is I want to make a Christmas tree skirt for underneath my Christmas tree in my bedroom, which is just a small 4-foot Christmas tree. So I asked if they could send me 3 each of the purple, it's not purple, wow, the red and the green. So 3 red, 3 green. I think that will be enough. These are about 109 yards each, but like I said, my Christmas tree is small. It's only 4 foot tall. It's a bedroom Christmas tree, but I just think a furry Christmas tree skirt is going to be so stinking cute. So that is going to be something that I try to do a tutorial for, I think, in November. So that's why I'm telling you guys about this now. So if you want to make a furry Christmas tree skirt with me, we can totally do that. Because not only is it furry, but it's sparkly. Okay, now I showed you guys recently, Joann's came out with some, what's the name of that yarn? Juicy Couture yarn that is similar to this. So it's sparkle and it's velvety yarn, but I mean, they have like Juicy Couture pink, which is fantastic, but that's not really Christmassy. So when I saw these colors, as a matter of fact, let me pull up their website and show you what other colors they have. So this is their regular Parfait yarn. It is a fuzzy, fluffy yarn. And I always tell you guys, even though this is sponsored content, I still am completely 100% honest with you guys about my opinions on these yarns. I don't use these type of yarns a lot because they can be hard to see the stitches. And also, what is this called? Parfait Glitz. Glamour and Glitz. The ends tend to want to fray as well, but I saw a trick on the TikToks last night, which is so funny because I was planning on recording this. I popped the label entirely. I saw a trick on how to deal with the ends of these, okay? So these Parfait yarns, very specifically Parfait, but also like a lot of these velvet style yarns, see how the end, okay, it tends to want to shed. So the fluff comes right off. So what I saw on the TikToks is when you're done with your project, to stop that from fraying is you get yourself a little lighter and you just melt the end and it stays. And that will help you weave in your ends. It will help keep the yarn together. And I was like, why did I not think of that? She literally just took a little lighter and then dabbed. Don't burn yourself though. If you need to put a thimble on your finger before you dab, do that. Don't burn yourself. And to say Cinnamon Stitches told me to burn myself, because I did not. But that is one way to stop that from fraying, and I never thought of it before. This is so pretty. Now this green is not like typical Christmas green. Like I consider this to be more of a Christmas green. That's wool. We're not even gonna go there. But I thought that the sage, I think it's called sage glitz, I thought it would be so pretty and so unique. And you guys know when I did the bumpy pumpkins, I did it, which my bumpy pumpkins are displayed so I can't show you. When I did the bumpy pumpkins, I did it in the pastel-y off, not real like typical orange color. And I'm kind of doing the same thing with the Parfait Glitz. Parfait Glitz is brand new. It's $5.99 a skein. It comes in 10 colors. And these are the colors. And see how there's 2 shades of green? The Sage Glitz on the website looks a lot darker than what it is in actuality. I mean, that's a big difference. This is why I show you on my camera what it actually looks like. However, there's a lighter green that is called Key Lime Glitz that would just be way over the top, and I don't think that's Christmassy at all. That's like Easter, if anything. And then they only have 1 shade of red, which is what I have right here, which is Cardinal Glitz. And then they have like, you know, hot pink. So, and the hot pink is called Bright Pink Glitz. They also have, if you wanted to order some and make yourself some orange sparkly pumpkins, I mean, I do have more than one pumpkin tutorial on here. I have a knit pumpkin tutorial, I have a crochet pumpkin, I have 2 crochet pumpkin tutorials. A lot of fun, a lot of fun. All right, now let's talk about the yarn. Like I said, it's $5.99 a ball. It makes really beautiful items. The downfall of this yarn is the ends do tend to shed, and you need to be careful because the stitches are hard to see. Now, if you hate this kind of yarn, stay away from it. Like, don't buy it. Use something else, but I want to make the tree skirt, okay? And if you guys want to make a furry, fun tree skirt, we could do that together. It'll be a lot of fun. I want to do more community type projects. I'm really enjoying making things with you. So if you want to join in and make a furry tree skirt, I think it's gonna be so much fun. If not, I mean, you can buy some other glitter yarn. They have, like I said, they have the basics. You could use the basics as well. You're just gonna need to alter the pattern because we're gonna be using a much fatter, you see how much that is glitter in? We're gonna need a much fatter hook for this, but you can also use, I will link the basics below and I will link the Parfait Chunky below. You can use either for the tutorial that I have not written yet. Because I'm still in the planning process, but I see it in my head and I want to alternate the reds and the greens. And it's going to be a circular tree skirt. And it's going to be for a fake Christmas tree because I think most of us have fake Christmas tree. But I will try to also give you guys an alteration in case you have a bigger tree stand for like a real Christmas tree. Or if you want to make this even bigger. I just am thinking, like for me, Christmas is about, and if you don't celebrate Christmas, I mean, you can use this yarn for other things as well. You can make something fun for yourself. Like I said, you can make pumpkins for harvest. You can make pumpkins for Thanksgiving, whatever you celebrate, Halloween, whatever. But they also come in, like you can use the white. Because remember we did the snowball tutorial last year with the white, I can never remember what the name of that yarn is. The white sparkly yarn, we made the snowballs. You make snowballs. You can make a snowman. Like this yarn is cool for all kinds of cool stuff. But for, you know, the few of us that are out there that have Christmas trees, this will be fun. You can also make it into a cute little circular blanket or a rug if you want, using any of the colors you want if you don't celebrate Christmas. Because I'm not trying to push, I always say this, I'm not trying to push my beliefs on anybody because I don't like the way that feels and I'm not going to ever do that to anybody else. So Whatever you believe in, I'm cool with that. Anyway, but I thought it'd be fun to do something fun for Christmas. And like I said, this is the cardinal colorway. This is the sage colorway. And I think it's going to look really pretty. I think it would look good with the white as well. But I didn't want to be greedy. So, you know, don't bite the hand that feeds you and all that good stuff. So like I said, this is 109 yards. It's 94% polyester, 6% metallized polyester. And what I like about this is usually when you get like a glitter yarn, there's different types of glitter, okay? There's the one that has the streamer that is just spun with the yarn, and there's this kind where it looks like it's hard to explain. Give my camera a minute to adjust, because it will. It's like the glitter is woven in with the fluff. So it's really soft. You cannot feel the glitter at all, no matter how hard you rub, because it's in with those beautiful, fluffy little bits. You see that? Isn't that neat? I got excited when I saw this, because the one yarn that we used to make the snowballs out of was really, it was like a 7 super jumbo, whatever. This is a super bulky 6, but it was really thick. And it worked, but it was so limited with what you can make with it because it was so thick. And they discontinued it not long after I used it for the snowball tutorial. And so now they have this, which they have in white in case you want to make the snowballs. I will try to link the snowball tutorial as well, because that's like a 2-minute project. Like, literally, you can make a whole handful in an hour. I'm going to give you a close-up of the red too, because like the red really shows the glitter. You see how much glitter is in there? And I'm gonna be real honest, I'm thinking about my dog, okay? He loves, I'm talking about Bentley. I have 3 dogs. Bentley's the only one that crawls under the Christmas tree. And he's only been with us one Christmas, and he was a puppy, so that may change this year, but I'm just thinking of having something soft and fluffy and squishy under there for him to lay on. Or like if I had a cat still. Like, I'm just thinking about how cute it would be to see... or little man for that matter, under the tree laying on that soft fluff and the twinkling lights sparkling on them, and just like, to me, that is Christmas. That is just a beautiful thing to imagine in my head. And when I saw this yarn and I saw that it came in Christmas colors, that was my plan, that was my idea. Now if you want to make the tree skirt in something that is not fluff, like I said, the Premier Basics, because, and I will show you when I make this, I have a hard time seeing the stitches too in this fluffy yarn. I will show you how to feel for where the stitch is at, but I will also give you sage advice. Like, I am going to use a bigger hook than they recommend, because I don't need a tight, firm rug type feeling. This is going to be floppy. It's going to be soft and squish, and I'm going to use a bigger hook than they recommend, because that helps me to see the stitches better. This says 8mm crochet hook and 8mm knitting needles. I will probably use a 10, to be real honest. I'm obviously going to play with it and make sure that that is what I want to do, but I have way more 10mm hooks than I have 8mm hooks, so it will work out the best for me. But I'm gonna plan all of that. Right now I have 3 of the red and 3 of the green, and I'm gonna use every last bit of this yarn. But I just thought it'd be something fun we could do together. Hang on, battery dying. Alright, sorry about that. I'm in a perpetual state of charging batteries to swap them out. I just thought this would be something fun we could do together in November after we get over the Halloween time, and I really want to make a tree skirt that sparkles. You guys know that I bought some of that Juicy Couture yarn to make a rug, and I don't think I have enough to make an actual rug the size that I want. But when I saw this, I was like, okay, I'm really gonna go. Look at how sparkly it is. Yeah, see, the red shows the sparkle way more than the green, but like, bam. I was really excited to see that. I was really excited. Like I said, like, Parfait is not my favorite yarn to... I don't run to Parfait, but Sparkles? I mean, Sparkles makes it worth it to me. And, yeah. So that's something we're planning in the future, is we're going to definitely work up some of this yarn into a cute little tree skirt. But, that's what I was meant to do. Basics. Before I switched gears. A cheaper alternative to still have sparkles is to go with the basics. It's not fuzzy. Where's it at? Basics Shimmer. So this is $5.99 a ball. The basic shimmer is $3.99 a ball. Either way, like we can make, I will show you guys how to make the increases. I will show you how to make this as big as you want it to, but I am making it for a 4-foot Christmas tree that doesn't really need a big tree skirt. So the basics shimmer, like I said, comes in holiday colors. So they have the white, the red, the green, and then they have 2 different shades of the multicolored. You can use any of these in any form you want. If you want a blue and white one, they have that as well. So whatever you prefer. They also have a white and red marled, and these are all sparkle. These are all sparkle. Where did I put? So you can also use the Premier Basics Shimmer. I just thought it would be fun. And this is, I have this one and I have the blue one, I think. I don't think I got the other solid colors. Yeah, this is the one I have. And you could use this as well if you want. This is obviously not going to be big, fuzzy, sparkly, but you could still, like, we're going to make a tree skirt together. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be basic. It's not going to be real fancy. It's going to be striped different colors. I'm going to give you guys lots of options to make it your own and all that good stuff. But it's time I needed a new tree skirt. I actually need a couple new tree skirts, but like I'm going to work at I'm going to work on one at a time. And I was like, it's a perfect opportunity to show you guys this yarn. Get the supplies together now, because I have gotten quite a few people recently asking me, how long does it take for Premier Yarns to get here? Why is my yarn not here yet? Well, I'm going to tell you why your yarn's not here yet. Premier Yarn is not as big of a company as some of the other yarn companies. They haven't been around 125 years like Lion Brand. They don't have giant warehouses. The warehouse is relatively small. They have, I don't know how many workers, but like when I was there for the big sale, there was like 20 people in the whole building. So Premier Yarns turnaround time for orders is on average about 2 weeks, which I don't think is, I think we're so used to like the Amazon frame of mind, like you want your stuff today or tomorrow for free. And that's not reasonable. Like, it's reasonable to, don't you remember like back in the day you used to have to wait 6 to 8 weeks for stuff to come? I think 2 weeks is fantastic. I got no problem waiting 2 weeks. That's why I'm letting you guys know in October that in November we're going to be making a tree skirt with some sparkle yarns. And you have your options. You can use the Parfait Glitz. You can use the basics if you want. But we're going to make a fun little cute tree skirt for our Christmas trees, and we're going to do it together, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And it'll give us something to do. It's not going to, because this Parfait yarn is a bulky 6 and we're using a big hook, it's not going to take real long. Now obviously if you're using the basics instead, which you are totally free to do, it's gonna take you a little bit longer to make that style of tree skirt. But, and I'm gonna be honest, you could probably mix the 2 yarns together. Cause I'm thinking, how cute would it be to do the furry rug with like a shelled border around the outside of the basics? See, my brain is, I got so many ideas. I need more than 2 pair of hands. Or I need more than a pair of hands. I need more than 2 hands, because I just got so many ideas I want to do. But yeah, I'm giving you guys a heads up. If you want some of this yarn, we're going to make a tree skirt together. And thank you to Premier Yarns for sponsoring this yarn content and sending me the yarn so we could do this. Because they don't have to send me nothing. They don't owe me anything. They really don't. And I'm just so grateful that they sent me yarn support, and that we're going to be able to, this yarn is so pretty. And did I tell you it's really, really soft? You can make really cute Christmas pillows too for your couch with this yarn. I mean, can you imagine a red sparkly Christmas? My mom would have loved that. My mom loved cardinals, and she loved Christmas. And even though her Christmas decor was more like blue silvers, like she loved red, sparkle, red anything, because like cardinals and all that good stuff. And so she would have had, I know she would have had like red throw pillows on her couch. I just know she would have. But they would have had to have an angel on them somewhere, because that's just how she rolled. Everything was angels. Everything was angels. So I'm really excited about this yarn. I totally missed the yarn release on their website, but that's okay because we still got time. We missed the big reveal of this yarn. But you guys want to order it, it is linked below. Those are affiliate links. They do help me to continue to provide support for the channel by buying yarn or buying tools so that we can continue to do tutorials and fun stuff on the channel and even yarn reviews. I really do hope you will join me for this tree skirt. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's not going to be till November, so you have time to buy your yarn. You have time for it to ship to you. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. And thank you again, Premier, for sending me the yarn. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.